It's week 6 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jaguars and the Bears, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. So, Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Tottenham Hotspur. Has this at the 6. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
The numbers from a season ago for Trevor Lawrence, pretty emblematic of that up-and-down season for Jacksonville. Over 4,000 yards and 21 touchdowns. The 14 interceptions has got to be cleaned up for this team to play above the 500 ball they did a year ago. Trevor's athleticism, Trevor's arm is off the charts. Now he and his team got to put it all together consistently.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Davis there to grab it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Give him 2 yards on the run. That leaves him 1 short, and it brings up 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And leading them out to the #1 overall pick in this year's draft out of USC, a player with immense promise, Caleb Williams.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Dump off complete to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. Free inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, the field and take a 6-0 lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jaguars and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's second in the league in touchdown receptions. They've got first down from the 31. Lawrence working from the gun. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They're set up at the 35 now. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Williams from the gun. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the third time's the charm for them. They find some success. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. First down, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 37. Komet brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Third down, 1 yard to go. A give right side for Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw by Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Finding Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running with Swift out of the gun. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for them. That brings up 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Catch made by Allen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. Out to return this for the Jaguars, Devin Duvernay. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. And this is marked out all the way down at the 6. They'll be dangerously close to their own goal line for this series. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They go right back to ETN. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Lawrence in the pistol. He'll get this to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Williams set to pass. completed here to Komet. And he's tackled for a short gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try it left with Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. They send a tight end in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Allen there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Williams from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Jaguars and Gabe Davis ready to go to work again offensively. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Fires over the middle. Caught. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Third and a lone yard coming up. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the Bears are going to take over deep in their own territory. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. First down, Williams. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So second down coming up. To throw, Williams. Moore's got it. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That brings us to halftime. Just a 4-point game thus far. Now it's back across the Atlantic to our studios in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. He's got him. That's Swift. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Swift gets it on the option. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Now Williams. That's caught for the first. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down throw by Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now here's Williams. Here's one left side. He's got it. Complete pass. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first. Williams set to pass. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, Williams. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at a 4th down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
His return starts at the 5. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Williams on the play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
He's throwing for it! And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
He can be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Lawrence now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Lawrence working from the gun. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd and 13. Stiff arm success. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working from the gun, Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Swift hauls it in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running behind center with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. First down, ball at the 36. They run with Swift. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 29. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Play calling could be a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You love the first down run. You hate the 2nd down sack. And now you're in a 3rd down situation where you probably got to put it in the air.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. They'll come up 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Swift. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Davis there to grab it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence on the play fake. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
And the Bears bring in an extra defensive back for this third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think it's fair to say, and the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. First down, here's Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Third down. Here's Williams. Gets everything he has under this throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jaguars football. Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a punt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's able to get this down to the 36. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Going to run again with Swift. And this one does not go far. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's caught for the first. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A handoff left for Swift. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. This is Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense making its way back out now. And the last time we saw Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Finding Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Completed to Davis. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Well, we saw somebody appear to be injured on the play, and the stoppage confirms it. Trainer's out to look at Gabe Davis, who's shaken up. From the 48. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. The Bears into the nickel for 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. That's taken in by Etienne. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. First down throw, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Reeled in at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. He'll get this to Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jaguars trail by 15.
Let's go.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it for...
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this.
Under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Bears headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now a give to Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. On the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 2 out of the run, but it's going to be 4th and 9. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now. He's on the move. So the Bears come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say cheerio from London.